All right, so this is a suggestion via Discord. The name of the video is Massachusetts reaches a milestone in the migrant crisis. Let's go and check it out.
As the president announces executive action on immigration, Massachusetts is reaching a milestone.
A pretty worthless executive action.
As the president announces executive action on immigration, Massachusetts is reaching a milestone when it comes to the migrant crisis.
Massport says it's been 1 year since families in deep need began arriving in large numbers at Logan Airport, and it continues.
Bro, that's just crazy.
This is a live look from inside Terminal E right now.
Okay, so basically don't fly to Massachusetts under any circumstance if you don't want to be, if you don't want to experience this, guys. This is absolutely crazy. All right? This is crazy to look at.
And 25 Investigates has learned after all these months, the state doesn't seem to track how many migrants are arriving each day and even how they're getting here. It's a sea of blankets and bags. Some people sleep on mats, others on an air mattress.
Bro, you pull up an air mattress in the middle of the airport. I wonder if Americans have this capability. Right? I honestly wonder if you can just say, you know what? I'm tired of paying rent. I'm going to go ahead and live inside the airport. I wonder if we can do that.
Of blankets and bags. Some people sleep on mats, others on an air mattress. Life in Terminal E for newly arriving families seeking refuge in Massachusetts. And it's been like this for the last 12 months.
Guys, that's
25
crazy.
Investigates spent weeks documenting the crowd of families sleeping in Terminal E. Throughout the month of May, we visited Logan 6 times over 3 weeks. There were some nights we couldn't find the floor, other nights there were fewer people. But just how many people seeking shelter come and go from Terminal E every day is a difficult number to track down, even for state lawmakers.
Nearly every week we're looking to open new shelters, new overflow sites, which tells us very simply that more people are coming. It's a pretty steady flow.
Republican State Senator Peter Durant says for months he's been asking the Healy administration about how many people are arriving and from where. Do you have an understanding of how many people are arriving daily, weekly, or monthly at Logan Airport?
No. We don't just have the right to know what these, the number of people here. We kind of have a duty to it. I think we need more information, not less.
Both.
You guys, to be honest, I think that the most important thing is to have an accurate count that comes in, right? Just so we can specifically know exactly how many beds are needed inside of these shelters. But if he's saying here, the shelters are opening, they're filling up, and then we're opening up new shelters, and those are filling up, that means it's a steady supply, right? It's too much for a lot of these the smaller cities and states, guys. It's too much, bro.
We kind of have a duty to it. I think we need more information, not less.
Absolutely.
Both in terms of numbers and how taxpayer money is being spent, Durant says. 25 Investigates asked Massport if they're tracking how many migrants are arriving each day. The agency had no numbers.
And guys, what are they doing during the day? Like, what is it?
A spokesperson said in a statement, "We continue to see migrants at the airport. They come to Logan a number of ways, and they arrive at Logan at all hours." Massport said some fly in, but many come via bus, TNC, taxi, etc. It's not always clear how they arrive. Massport suggested we ask
guys, they're treating Logan Airport like a shelter.
Executive Office of Housing and Livable Communities. We didn't hear back. So we asked the governor about the average number of migrants coming each day or even week.
There are a few from day to day.
This action will help us gain control of our border.
We also asked about the president's new executive action to limit southern border crossings once they hit 2,500 a day.
And guys, that's still 2,500 a day. Like, do you hear the number, bro? It's still 2,500 a day. That's not a real valuable thing, because what's happening here? The people that are coming through our southern border, and then they're going straight to one of the major cities, right? And then all of the tax dollars that people that have been living there forever have been paying into are no longer going to benefit the people that have been paying into the tax. Guys, this is crazy. And the fact is here, the White House is not really sending any actual funds to any of these major cities. And this is, I think, the overall issue here.
Executive action to limit southern border crossings once they hit 2,500 a day.
We're assessing what the order means right now, what it means for Logan, what it means for other places. My focus is going to continue to be on getting people who are here work permits. Many of them, 4,000 people have been processed. Many of them are working right now.
But as these families leave the airport and move into the shelter system and even into jobs, others take their place.
They're not being transparent here.
The governor also says more federal action is needed to provide funding to states that are absorbing the new arrivals. As we have been reporting, the newest overflow shelter site has been designated at the former prison in Norfolk. When that comes online, the state says it will be able to house about 450 people. Jason.
And guys, and that's the biggest thing, right? They're here. That's it. We have to deal with it, right? And the thing about this here is the biggest thing definitely would be probably some type of work permit situation. So you can at least get the people that are coming out of areas that are supposed to be, for the public use, guys. You know what I'm saying here? And if that can happen, then that would probably be the smartest thing for the overwhelming majority of these cities here, guys, right? So if the federal government does actually step up and start helping financially, things will change, I think, personally. Now, will the numbers, will the influx stop or slow down? No chance, because again, still, guys, we're getting at least 2,500 a day. And, apparently that's normal somehow. I don't know a single other country that puts up with this, but apparently this is what we deserve, guys, right? Apparently. But all right, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.